We've just done a shoot with Mirjam, and we're going to use that shoot, and we're going to see what happens with that. It's about the Negumak and my incredibly close feeling to those guys. And I call them guys, as you would call a mate. There it is. Yeah.
Okay. This boek over Linda Danaan made Miles ask a question. So I'm going to try to answer it. He's talking about the Negumak. I'll show it. And he asked me, whoa, what his connection is. This means there is a very strong connection. So I asked my guidance, although he doesn't believe in channeling, my guides, can they tell me, us, what his connection is with you have been one, you have been one, you have been one, you have been one, so you know how we work. So you know about the polarization in our community. You know about the black and the white sides of our existence. So you know why we pull everyone together this time to make the shift happen in a positive way, although our brothers are very much into taking us back, but holding us down. But they don't have a chance because you as a human being are now cooperating with beings like the lady who is making this video, as well as reading your connection energy-wise to us. Do know that there is a lot of knowledge of instruments, tools, like you use your TV channel, your equipment, your computers, because we taught you how to use them. It's knowledge that you were born with. That's why you got into the radio world. Because you know about broadcasting. You weren't about machines using to broadcast stuff. You were energetically broadcasting messages to other, let's say, communities, civilizations, and you want to get back to that. That's why you're so eager to get a TV station going and connect to people who can work with you because they feel the same energetic pulse that you feel when you connect to your roots is us. And you were born in a family that had connections with other reptilian ancestors. That's why you had such a hard time in Ireland, because you felt you had to fight certain aspects of your ancestors while you didn't understand, but you didn't understand why that was such a strong drive. So we are now very happy that you asked Mirjam to answer these questions, and may it give you some insight in why you are doing what you are doing, because you're connecting your past, not lives, but a past kind of existence. That's beautiful. Mirjam, it's not a life, it's a kind of existence. So it's beyond the timelines. There's no timeline, there's no space, it's there. But it's not there. So get the concept. It's not a past life. It's a life form that's still existing. You are connecting with. That's why your urge is so big. But you're trying to work with people who don't have that understanding. So look for maybe 3 or 4 people who understand Negumak energy and are not afraid to look into the black corners of their soul, to dive into the black spots that are still left there, because they were kind of hesitating when they were with us, in us. We bless you, Miles, for doing what you want to do. And it will be a message that will reach people that need to fight those, let's say, reptilians and other beings. And we're not only talking about the scar, but we're talking about a lot of others that the elite may deals with, but it's not even the elite, because most of the elite is taken over by beings that have no identity. You cannot even call that Shikar, it's different. They are almost like black dots that are this small. And there's so much information and charge in that black spot that takes over these beings, which are not human indeed, but they're kind of transitioning in something. They're not taken over completely yet, because there's still a human aspect.
Is that the sentient oil?
It's not the sentient oil, because the sentient oil still has an intelligence and can choose. It can choose whether it wants to be supportive or destructive. And it's the intent that's in this black spot that makes it choose. And then it can have an effect on human beings. But these human beings in the elite have been not taken over. They're in transition from being a human body in something else that's more transparent, because this black dot needs all the body energy to keep itself alive on the layers, in the realm, in the reality that we experience them in. We are so happy that we are allowed to say this. Gosh. Take a breath, Mirjam. Slow down, slow down, slow down. With you both, big time.